Your lie detector is probably trash. You know that feeling when someone says, "Trust me," and your brain immediately goes, "Oh, hell no." Yeah, welcome to the club. We've all been lied to. Your ex, your boss, your mom, when she said, "I threw out the cookies to help you with your diet." But here's the brutal truth. You're horrible at spotting lies. I mean, statistically, you'd do better flipping a coin while blindfolded and drunk. According to a meta-analysis of 253 studies, Hartwig and Bond, 2011, people spot lies with 54% accuracy. That's barely above guessing. Yes, Karen, your intuition is not special. But don't worry. Today we're unlocking 10 brutal truths that FBI agents, CIA interrogators, and professional human lie detectors actually use. And no, it's not about crossing arms, looking left, or whatever garbage your TikTok feed told you. Let's break it down. Spy style. 1. Baseline first, Sherlock. Let's start with the secret weapon. Baselining. Before CIA agents even think about detecting lies, they observe your normal behavior. Speech pace, blink rate, resting bitch face level. This is your baseline, your default setting when you're telling the truth. Without a baseline, every lie detection attempt is just vibes. According to former CIA officer Susan Carnicero, co-author of Spy the Lie 2012, establishing a baseline is step 1 in professional interrogation. Deviations from this baseline? That's where the magic lives. So no. If someone fidgets, it doesn't mean they're lying. It could mean they had one too many iced coffees or have a bladder screaming for help. Moral of the story: don't judge weird behavior. Judge changes in behavior. 2. Words matter, like a lot. Let's stop obsessing over body language, because the real goldmine? Verbal cues. Liars say less. They dodge details. They oversimplify stories, or they get too detailed too fast. According to the University of Portsmouth's Center for the Study of Emotion and Law, liars tend to use fewer self-references, e.g., I, me. Speak in shorter sentences. Use more negative emotion words, Vrij et al., 2008. Also, liars love to distance themselves from what they're saying. They'll say, "That's what I heard. People are saying, to be honest." To be honest. Bro, why are you announcing it now? What were you doing the last 20 sentences? FBI trick: watch their language. It leaks truth like a cracked iPhone battery. 3. Overcompensating is a red flag. You ever meet someone who's just too convincing? "I swear on my grandma's grave I didn't eat your leftovers." First of all, R.I.P. Granny. Second of all, guilty. Here's the deal. Overcompensation equals insecurity. When someone tries too hard to convince you they're innocent, tons of justifications, unnecessary details, dramatic hand gestures, it's often because they're hiding something. FBI profilers call this protesting too much. Basically, the louder they shout, the shakier the truth. You know who doesn't protest that hard? People who are actually telling the truth. They just shrug and say, "Nah, I didn't do it." That's it. So if someone's out here putting on a Broadway performance just to say, "I didn't cheat," yeah, you might be dating a theater major with commitment issues. 4. Look for the Othello error. Let's talk about stress. Not yours, theirs. Truth bomb: nervous is not equal to lying. This is where everyone messes up, including cops, teachers, and your nosy aunt. Enter the Othello error. Coined by psychologist Paul Ekman, 2009, it's when a truth teller shows signs of fear or anxiety, and you wrongly assume they're lying. Why? Because stress responses, like sweating, fidgeting, or eye darting, show up whether you're scared of getting caught or scared of not being believed. In other words, your sweet innocent sibling who's freaking out, they might just be scared of you, not hiding the broken TV. So chill. Anxiety is not equal to lies. Don't be a lie-sniffing lunatic. 5. Too calm, too calculated. Okay, so we can't trust stress. But what about the lack of it? If someone is too calm in a high-stakes situation, raise an eyebrow. Like, if a kid says, I have no idea how the cat got a mustache drawn on its face without blinking, panicking, or flinching. That's not innocence, that's premeditated mischief. Liars sometimes suppress emotion to stay in control. It's like a poker face, but off brand. This one's hard to catch, but CIA interrogators use prolonged silence to trigger discomfort. They'll say nothing, just stare. And guess what? Liars hate empty silence. They'll jump in with more words, over explain, crack. Want to test someone? Go silent. Like you're auditioning for a horror movie. Watch the discomfort unfold. 6. The truth leaks in the cracks. Want a cheat code? Ask for the story in reverse. That's right. Instead of, tell me what happened from the start. Try, walk me through it backwards. Liars struggle because lies are memorized, rehearsed. Reverse order scrambles their internal script. Boom, glitches, inconsistencies, face freezes. This trick is used in police interviews across Europe. It's called the reverse order technique, part of the cognitive interview model. Fisher and Geiselman, 1992. Honest people recall details more fluidly. Liars, they stutter, skip, or can't remember. FBI tip: scramble their script, truth flows, lies lag. 7. AI lie detection is real and terrifying. Okay, science break. Deep learning systems have been trained to detect lies using microexpressions, eye tracking, and voice stress. A 2024 study by researchers at Deakin University used eye movements to predict deception with 74% accuracy. Hoyne et al. Aired 2024. Another system using multimodal cues hit 96% accuracy, but only in lab settings. Perez Rosas et al. 2018. So yeah, robots are getting better at lie detection than your FBI wannabe friend with trust issues. But these AI models aren't ready for real-world chaos yet. People don't lie like robots. We're messy, emotional, stupid. Translation: don't trust TikTok lie detector apps. Yet. 8. Micro-expressions, the truth's speed run. Ever hear of Paul Ekman? He's the guy who inspired the show Lie to Me. He studied micro-expressions, those lightning-fast facial twitches that reveal emotion before the brain catches up. Ekman's research shows liars might suppress a smile or flash guilt for a split second. We're talking 1/25th of a second. Only trained pros, like Secret Service and elite interrogators, can spot these consistently. But you can learn. Ekman even has an online training tool to teach it. So yeah, the truth literally flashes across your face. You just need eyes sharper than your trust issues. 9. The lie sandwich test. Here's a dirty little CIA trick. It's called the control question technique. You mix real questions with obvious lies and truth to throw off their rhythm. Is your name Brian? Have you ever stolen anything in your life? Did you eat the last cookie? The middle question is vague. Almost everyone has stolen something small. Liars will either over-deny or freeze. This technique is foundational in polygraph tests, according to the Polygraph and Lie Detection by the National Research Council, 2003. But it's also used in casual interrogation to sniff out guilt. Build lie sandwiches. Watch who chokes on which bite. 10. Even the FBI gets it wrong. Final truth bomb. Even the pros screw up. The CIA, the FBI, interrogators, prosecutors. They get it wrong. Often. Brandon Mayfield, wrongfully accused in the Madrid bombings, based on partial fingerprint evidence and shaky assumptions. Amanda Knox, publicly crucified based on weird behavior after her roommate's murder. Spoiler, she didn't do it. We love certainty, but humans are messy. Truth doesn't always look innocent, and lies don't always come with villain mustaches. So unless you're trained, careful, and humble, you're just as likely to screw up as the next TikTok tarot reader. Final thought, trust is risky, but worth it. So there you go. 10 cold, hard, spy-approved truths about spotting a lie. Does it make you invincible? Nope. But next time someone says, I love you, after disappearing for 48 hours, maybe your BS radar will beep a little louder. Pro tip, don't become paranoid. Become perceptive. Trust people, but test the waters. Be chill, be smart, And for the love of Freud, stop watching body language breakdowns on TikTok by 18-year-olds in hoodies. Drop a comment below. What's the biggest lie someone ever told you? And how'd you find out? We're all nosy here. Like, subscribe, or lie and say you already did.